Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Rise and shine, sleeping beauties. It's your one and only girl, H.L.I.C, the one and only room shaker. And what y'all got going on this morning? I'm going to give y'all a chance to get in the live, thumbs up the live, and hit the like button. Good morning. Hey, Blendy Hinder. Hey, Real Treasure. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? I hope all is fine with y'all this morning. It's a lot going on. Okay, so somebody asked me, why did I vote yesterday? And I said, because I like Paulette. I was like, out of the three people, that was, well, it was some more people on the poll, but I don't know who the hell they is, so I didn't care. Hey, Oreo. Good morning, boo. I'm good. Thank you for asking. You welcome. So that's why I voted for Paulette. I would have voted for Mike if he would have asked me to, like, but I was gonna vote for Paulette because she came and asked me. But yeah, out of them two, the only people on that poll that I would have voted for would have been Paulette or Mike. Now, if it was Woo up against other people, even though I don't deal with Woo, and she would have asked me, I probably would have voted for her against other people. But as long as I got options of people that I like, of course, the people I like gonna come through for the win. That's very clear. Like, yeah, no, we ain't doing that. So I voted how I voted, and I told people that that was in my life to go vote as well. Let me respond to some more stuff. Last night, if y'all watched Broadway from 03 Sector, I was on his in his live, and he was like, "Somebody go live." So everybody didn't want to go live. Hey, Jill, Comfort Zone. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the $5 super sticker. It's appreciated. Um, so people was like, "Girl, you want Gigi?" Gigi said something because Broadway was like, "Okay, Room Shaker CEO and straight like that is going live," and they was like, "We going to CEOs." And Broadway was like, CEO ain't been in my live, at least Room Shaker in my live. He was like, so I direct, I don't care where y'all go, but he say I'll redirect to Room Shaker. So people got mad and gonna say they need other options. So when Gigi said it on the platform, I got up on the link because, when I let Mahalia and them come over here and talk, she was in my chat. So I asked her, what you mean by that? She say, no, you just want to have a problem with me. I don't need to have a problem with you, Gigi. Me and you ain't been talking and ain't been cool for a while now. And it's neither here or there. Like, let's be very clear. I don't need a problem with half of you people. I don't. It ain't that serious for me. When I hit that link because Gina got her dusty butt up there running my name. And I got up there and chased her down off that panel. Don't play with me. Then when she came up there and she didn't know, that's why I wasn't typing in the chat. I was hovering in the clouds. When she came up there and y'all was tag teaming me, I didn't come up there to take up for no goddamn me. I came up there because I wasn't done with her yet. So I came Miss T. So I came up there to get her exactly what she needed, then some. So then she went on mute. So then I went on mute. Cause then Mink and Gigi started back arguing. People was like, no, let room shake a drag Gina. And they wanted to go keep going, so we let them go. Like, and I got the hell up off the panel. But if I tell you I'm subscribed, you never know what room I'm in. You never know, because I done got to the point where sometimes, unless I want you to know that I'm there, I won't even drop down. Because it's certain rounds y'all play in, and it's like y'all be want some attention, but I decide when I'm going to give it to you and when I ain't. So I just sit there. Now, people that don't operate their channels like that, like Blended Healing, Bill, Creole, and all that, I'm always going to drop down and let them know I'm there and I'm showing support, but I'm also going to share them out so they going to know as well. But the rest of y'all, like, I don't care. I just be trying to support the content creator. I'm not there for the subbies or the subscribers. Like, yeah, I can care less about you. You don't matter that much to me. I'm not chasing up behind you fake people, and I don't want majority of y'all in my space. So when I said, hey, E-Money, good morning. So when I said, I want them to come here and pop out, they already knew where it was. That's why the numbers went up, but a lot of them didn't show and tell. Because they already know as soon as they would have dropped down, majority of them would have been blocked. If you know I speak to you in the chat, let this go over your head, let it fly because it don't apply. But if you know I don't like you, oh, they already know, don't step down, because 9 times out of 10, you done lost the page, you done came back with a new page, and she just ain't decided to slap your butt yet. But when you go ahead and drop in that chat, she gonna get you. Hey, Prez, good morning, good morning. So that's where I stand. So a lot of people saying, because ZX tried to paint a narrative in a picture yesterday, and I wasn't buying. Like that cheap paint, it looked like as soon as it got wet, it was gonna flow away and run, and I'll make a mess, and I didn't want no parts of it. So on Lemons, me and BS had a conversation. She said, do you feel any type of way? And she said what she said, and I said, no, I feel what I said. No, so I put it out there. Like, if you wanted to do a live about it concerning and containing to me, you could have put it out there, because I ain't got to lie about what I'm doing, when I did it, and who gonna check me. Like, yeah. So it is what it is. And then I say, since when did other content creators stop lacing each other up with information? Like, since when did other content creators, if we knew you was looking for something, since when we didn't deliver? Like, I don't care. Are me and VS cool, or do I see her as a friend? No, I know exactly who VS is. I just ain't got no issue with her. Like she said, she don't bother me and I don't bother her. One thing, that's why I say, for all y'all that see me as a threat, you see me as a threat because of my personality. Let's be very clear. You see me as a threat because I'm somebody that can't be controlled. Other than that, I don't come jeopardizing y'all channels. I don't come porn bombing. I don't come striking. I don't come sitting there doing the utmost outrageous stuff to y'all channels. So why am I a threat? But the porn bombers and the ones that come over there and do all type of weird stuff on your channel, they're always welcome back. They always allowed, and then it get overlooked and ain't nothing said about it. So yeah, I be looking at y'all like y'all a joke. Like, let's be clear. Because if you play with my channel, there's nothing you can say to me. I don't even want you back over here. But then y'all got this little thing going around that you can't take it serious. You gotta accept it. Your page is gonna be a flop if you don't let your ops and your enemies come sit here and run your platform. Like, some people refuse to play the fool. Like, if we know what you give and we know what you do and we know you just a sensitive creature running around this app, why do we gotta deal with you? Why do we gotta entertain the thought of you? No. All these channels on YouTube that you can go sit up under, you can pay attention to, and you can go do whatever you've been doing, how you want to do it. Like, yeah, go ahead, carry on. Some of y'all be whining about y'all channels and say what y'all can and can't do. And I don't see it for Lady Dimples, but I was in her live last night. Because I wanted to see how many people was gonna actually call out Lemon for that mess he doing. Because like I told him, when you have dealt with older people and kids that actually had brain injuries or they was deaf, so they didn't learn how to articulate their words, they make them type of noises and grunts and stuff to get your attention. And the fact that he's using that, that's weird to me. That's actually weird to me. And then he said, well, I'm not talking about kids and other than that. It's grown people that do that stuff. And that's why a lot of people was like, this is sick. Like, what are you doing? Like, who taught you that? Then he said, I ain't never heard Claudia make no sounds like that. And if she did, I probably would unsubscribe. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, because that's dysfunctional as hell. But I don't know what he going through mentally, emotionally, or physically, because Lemon just... I think Lemon one day gonna give y'all the crash out y'all been looking for. Hey, the smoke guy. I think he Manaverse. I think he's gonna give y'all the crash out y'all been looking for. Cause for one, every day you get on live and you get drunk, then you say you gotta stay hydrated. Lemon, you drink too much. I don't think some water is gonna help you at all. Cause you know, like when you drink, take some person that can drink a half gallon. And still be coherent and be there and still can move and do what they need to do. When you sit there and put that stuff in your system like that, sooner or later, you can get alcohol poison. Like, and this is why I say, I don't care what you tell me about who like you, who see it for you and all this. The fact that they can watch you crash out like this, they really don't give a damn about you. And you can't convince me otherwise, because I know this ain't what we do. They say he mocking Cloud. Well, that's what he said. He said that last night on his live. He said he mocking Cloud Diva. So last night it was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. And for whoever, you know something, I should have never said that to Mac Ash, because I woke up this morning. That live has been on the board all this time, and all of a sudden I know it's some snakes behind the members' walls. So I'm gonna tell you this now. If you cannot afford to keep your membership, you're going to be asked out unless you one of the people that I invite to come with us behind the wall and I decide to sponsor your membership. Because when I told Mac Ash last night, I said, you said you wanted that video, just hit me up and let me know how you going to get it, because it's on the board, but it's not. So then she was like, okay, Room Shaker, I got you. This morning, while I woke up to that video being age restricted, like, that video was taped on StreamYard. So you know what I did? I didn't do nothing but download it. Like, I take it and put it on the other channel if I choose to. Like, and then she could just snatch it from over there. Like, the stuff y'all do is weird. Y'all be sick. And that's why I say you a threat, because when I ask people to come have a hell sector sit down, the fact that it's open to all sectors, and if you want it locked down or whatever, I don't care if I like you or if I don't like you, but if you want to hit the link and talk to the person, you can. But I also know to be careful and have my overlay standing in standby, because I know how you people are getting your feelings that I didn't stop a person from being able to express themselves however they see fit, and y'all get to want to do dumb things. Hey, madam. Good morning, baby. So that live ain't going nowhere. And see, this is what makes me come out here and continue to be me and say whatever I want to say, because can't none of y'all say I struck y'all page. Can't none of y'all say I'm age restricting y'all page or none of that. But every time I turn around, the other day I told my member, I put the receipts on the inside of the wall so my members can see it. I woke up to YouTube telling me that my monetization was down. And I'm like, it's down. And I'm like, wait, what? And then it was like, yeah, you got a strike for harassing and bullying. So I politely typed it up and I responded to them. And they responded back to me, your monetization is back intact. Don't even worry about it. So I put the receipt up there for my members. Like, the fact that I don't play with a lot of y'all channels and y'all keep coming and gunning for mine, like, I'm telling you, if I don't see it for it, I'm going to start being on the same time. I'm going to start hitting all y'all people. They got that circumvention going on. I'm going to start hitting channels. If I know you be the type, and I know majority of the strikers on the board, I'ma start hitting you with that and snatching your channels clean on out the end. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. Am I doing it in secret? No. But the fact that I know you hating assholes and niggas want to come gunning for me and I ain't doing nothing to you, I ain't thinking about you. I'm gonna start just coming on through there, just going after channels. So, yeah, it is crazy work because I'm like, when I don't come out, when I don't bother y'all, it be y'all that go on other platforms running my name, knowing that somebody gonna catch it and get it back to me. But then I done told my people, you know something, I don't even care. Don't bring it to me. But then I tell the ones I rock with, if you feel like it's something that it needs my response, because I know you know how I am, then go ahead and let me know. I'll take it from you. But a person that I don't like and I know don't got a history just run around here stirring up stuff, I am not your little puppet. And I am not finna do nothing for your own personal entertainment. And that's why I say, when I support certain people and I know what they channels give, I don't drop down unless my name is mentioned or unless somebody I mess with is up there on the panel and you think you're going to play with them. Other than that, I stay out the way. I don't even want you to know that I'm in the room. Thank you, baby. We ain't worried 100. Keep going, twin. So I don't get it. That's why I say, thank you for the $10 super chat. So I was like, this stuff is crazy how y'all try to play with people that don't think about y'all. CX, you tried to sit here and stir up some stuff, and everybody ain't easily manipulated. You want some smoke screens, some distractions, and everything else to go up so you could be able to achieve your goal, and you wanted everybody to bump heads with BS. Like, look, let me tell you something. We have already went over this. We done expressed this, or we done said it. If you can say something behind or do something behind the scenes, be able to run it back. Be able to bring it to the forefront, be able to say it, and be able to stand in the paint and say, well, I did that. So it ain't an argument. So I don't feel no type of way about nobody trying to tell me what I did and what I didn't do. If I did it, I did it. And that's why when it came up on Lemon platform, I was like, yeah. When that little information and y'all was sending his information and his information was coming out about that charge and people was lying about the charge, what the charge was and what it was, I did. When it came to my inbox, I sent it out. And like VS said, she already had it. When King Roman did his live and he was popping Shakim about going after so many of the beef sector channels and hitting over there playing on Twitter X or whatever X, and he was hitting the panels and he was hitting up X and telling them about asking questions about other people commentary, other people page, and VS name came up there because I was actually watching VS and I seen that she was talking about her job and all that other stuff just doing her commentary. So I was like, do you know about this? And I told her, I sent her the receipts. That's it, that's all. So anything I did, oh yeah, I have always. That's why Kwani says she stamps me and give me her approval, not to be beef sector, but she know what I will and would not do. Because she was like, yeah, hey, Black Pearl, good morning. She was like, yeah, Room Shaker. And then she like, you ain't the one who sent me that. I thought it was that Don sent it to me. And I said, no, I sent it to you too. I sent it with the receipt of Shakim when he was asking X about your page. And when he was over there trying to play like he was Brianna, and he was sitting here trying to get people page to go on. Anybody that I knew of, I sent it to you. It didn't go no farther. It wasn't no long conversation. I ain't get on no phone with her. She didn't even see the message, because it showed the message was sitting on red. So I hit VS up when she went live and put it in her chat. And I said, I think you need to see something. I got something that need to be brought to your attention. Check your Instagram. She went and checked it. All VS said, oh, she was on live. She said, have this been put out yet? And I was like, yeah. I typed yes. And then she was like, oh, well, it's already out. So she kept on moving. She never did respond to the Shakim stuff out loud. So for Shakim to sit there thinking he playing in her face and she didn't know, she know. She just feel like you ain't making enough noise and you ain't even worth her time because you an easy target and you really ain't got nothing to lose. So why even give it the energy or the time of day? Because that would be such a simple task. And she see bigger fish on the platform that she need to go ahead and get out her goddamn way. So then ZX gonna turn around. Hey, Callie Studberry, good morning. So then ZX gonna turn around and say that's all her big ass do. She ain't nothing but a clout chaser. How am I a clout chaser, nigga? You go out here begging people, come over there to my channel. I think you will like what I give and all this other stuff. You did it to King Roman. You did it to so many of these content creators. And then you gonna tell King Roman, this how you do a live. Yeah, I don't care how many numbers you got this. You making this type of money and all this other stuff. Like, nigga, you're pocket watching and you hate because you can't get the clout half of them guys. And no matter what you doing, how you do it, your numbers ain't touching King Roman's when he popped the hell out. So there's a fact checker for you, baby. He got the gift of gag. He got our attentions. He's actually entertaining and he's funny. And he ain't around here doing no weird shit. So stop trying to compete where you don't exist. Like, yeah, you ain't fitting in none of them lanes. And that's why VS said it. I gave them to you. And see, this is why y'all fall for the okie doke so many times over and over again. Like she said, I gave them to you. Now let's see if your number still gonna hit for the same. So then somebody asked me, Room Shaker, you can with LaKendra. How do you feel about LaKendra being one of ZX right hands? I don't give a damn. LaKendra ain't never did nothing to me. LaKendra is grown. I don't tell LaKendra where she can and cannot go. And LaKendra is still in good standards with me. Like, she a grown ass woman. ZX said people want his people and want to beg his people, tell his people to come over here so they can do for us what they do for him. Baby, no, last time you sent me a train wreck, I had to cuss her out and put her the hell up off my link. Talking about she want to go get a BBL and get her body done and she want to be beat up, and then you sent her out here to get you access to the Mo3 sector, and next thing you know, she ended up saying she was violated and robbed, and we ain't seen her since. And that was the white girl named Emily. Then you tried to lure me to your channel talking about Room Shaker, why you over there going off on Emily, because Emily was a do girl. She was weak. She was sin. And I caught on to it right away. And I don't give a damn about her coming to cry to UZX. Who the hell are you? Who the hell you think you are to me? Like, I don't give a damn. Keep your people at bay, because 9 times out of 10, outside of LaKendra, if they support some shit like you, I don't want them around me anyway. Like, let's be clear. So yeah, no. What can LaKendra say every time somebody was attacking her or something, when you didn't want to pop out and let your page be utilized, or you didn't want to let her get her stuff off, and she came and said, Room Shaker, could you open up hell so I can sound the hell off? Every time she asked me to, I came and hit that live button. So that's like, well, do you talk to LaKendra? Yes, I do. LaKendra do have access to me through Instagram. They're like, are you afraid that she might go back? I don't give a damn what she tell ZX, what she gives ZX. It was a conversation between me and her. Do I think she'll do it? No, because she done talk to me about some intimate stuff, and I ain't never brought it back to the board and have no intentions on doing it. If it ever comes to the point where me and LaKendra will bump heads or anything in that nature or fall out, as long as LaKendra don't jump off the porch disrespectful playing with me, I ain't got nothing to say about it. I'm just going to exit stage left. That's where I stand. I'm an exit stage left. I'm not going to put out no images. I'm not going to put out no text messages. Only ones that I have ever exposed on the board was the ones that sat here and told me stuff, then got with the ops, the crowds, and everybody else and wanted to be like and tried to play in my face. And I'm like, oh no, we finna pop all this shit off. Like, yeah, let's go ahead and run it. Let's run it, baby. Because every time I come with receipts, especially if you thought you was going to play with me. No. Now I'm going to show you what we ain't going to do. I've been said, if I got to record you, I don't want to talk to you. Like, if I got to sit here and utilize any of my devices to record you, that's not the type of person I am. So I don't want no dealings. Like, baby, I got better things to do with my time. Hey, Just My Thoughts. Good morning. Good morning, Room Shaking, chat, listening, supporting. Thank you, boo. So that's how I feel. Y'all be wanting me to care who go see who, like, just because they ain't my cup of tea, They might be somebody you like. They might be somebody you want support from. They might be somebody that you put an option out there and they can buy all the attention that they want from you. And I'm telling them all money ain't good money and all money ain't spendable. And some of the karma that's going to come attached to that money, I don't even want it. So no, ZX did not achieve a goal. He did not pull nothing off. Only one that's out here responding to about the shit. And I don't even think Biden ever care. He just using it as content. He recapping the board. So we gonna move right past that. Ken, I'ma say this, boo. Get your emotions in order. Sit back and watch. Don't be so eager to respond. Cause when that shit, ooh, there's some people going to court. They go Cook County sheriffs with the bus with the bars all over it. I'm gonna say, Ken, just sit back and watch. Cause like I said with the Mahayan book stuff, if everybody knew this, why did it come in that exact moment? Because it was dumbfounded to Mahaya, and you could tell by his response and his emotion change that he did not know what was going on. And that's why I say, how could you pretend that you care about somebody and you know something that will be devastating to them is about to come out on the board, and you don't say it until mid-statement or a sentence of an argument? You didn't even give them a heads up. You was finna release this on their live. You didn't even let them know, like, it might be some stuff out here you want to hear. I know you ain't the drama type, but you might want to know this before it slap you in your face. Like, it's a lot of ways you can sit here and approach with a delivery like that. But for the ones that don't say nothing at all, I question it. Like, yeah, how could you sit close to me and you say you rock with me? Like, all ties will be drawn. Like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and clip these chains and we're going to exit stage left. Because the way you thought that you was going to tell me this was in the middle of a live in an argument, you could have sent it on Instagram. So yeah, I don't respect it. I'm not gonna overlook it. I don't like the way a lot of y'all move. I seen how people was trying to bait in Broadway yesterday doing his live. Why y'all be on live reading what somebody else is putting on their walls? Why do y'all be on lives clipping and trying to bring stuff to their attention that you know a person will overlook and not care about at all? Because Cooler had the wrong timing yesterday, baby. And I was like, Cooler, do you know who the hell you talking to? Because she was up there telling Broadway. Like she said, she got the clip and do he want to hear it? He said, why would I want to hear some shit like that? Because Cooler was like, so Kim turned around and told another woman that he would have a better opportunity of sleeping with Duck and Broadway before she ever would. And Duck and Broadway ain't never been gay. Do you know how many hoes been trying to throw their stuff Broadway way and Broadway ain't bite the bait because he know what these hoes gives? But if he did, he gonna choose wisely. Now Duck is a tenderloin. He's tender D. I ain't gonna say the word, but y'all know what tender D is. So you might could have baked him in, and you see after he got caught up in all the scandals he got caught up in, he might decide to learn his lesson and start moving wisely. Hey, 901 MT, he might decide to go ahead and start moving wiser because he see how weird and how sick you people actually get. Hey, bitches, leave. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. But Ken, I think you need to reel yourself back in because ZX is on attack mode. He's mad because he was denied access. He was mad because he couldn't get the recordings. But when you start hitting on stuff that we ain't never covered or never talked about, I'm going to start to question you as well. Or I might be saying, you know something, let's see what you going to do with it. And I might decide to play the reindeer games and give you exactly what you look for. I might decide to stir the pot and stir the shit at the same goddamn time and not give a damn. Clean out my whole intestines and my insides. Like, yeah, it depends on what type of timing you catch me on. Or if I'm like, I don't really like you no way. Why do you feel like you can come ask me about certain things and I'm just supposed to open up to you freely? So VS said no mean no. You asking her about her kids and stuff, and you saying now you gonna drop recordings and you got recorded. Who gives a damn? Like, this type of stuff been going on since the beginning of time. Everybody know how VS is. Everybody ain't gonna be impacted by this mess. And that's why I say sometimes y'all gotta come up with new ways to bring shit to the board because a lot of people just don't be giving a damn or even caring. Like, when you say certain names, I'm like, if you come tell me something about 88, I'm like, oh, 88 been doing this since the beginning of time. Am I supposed to be shocked, impressed? Am I supposed to be in my feelings about what she doing? Like, what type of emotions is you expecting to get from this? And I know who this person is and how they give it up and what the type of stuff they do. So at this point, baby, all I can tell you, thanks for the information, but I really don't care. Like, yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be given. Hold on, yeah. Okay, I'm back. Is the audio good since I just left out and came back in? I hope it is. So it is what it is. So then I seen how people tried to line Cooling up. Gracefully, I don't know if Cooling was in another live, like she say I be doing, or what she was doing on that app, but Cooling stayed her ass on mute. She didn't hit that unmute button. So she probably figured out that it's some stuff that these people trying to do, and she decided that for once in her life she don't want to be a part of it. Because she didn't want to respond. She didn't want to come off mute. She just sat up there and let them continue to scratch it because she felt like she wasn't gonna scratch with nobody, and whatever they got going on is best for her to stay out the way. And I agree with her. So I think Cooling Life might be well grounded right now because she ain't on her dumb time now. She is trying to instigate because she like, do y'all, she asked the audience, and I was so shocked. She like, do y'all want me to keep going or stop? Because they was telling her to Cooling stop, and then they was like, no, keep going, stir up the mess, stir up the mess. People did it to you and stuff like that. And the fact that she was actually giving y'all an option shocked the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. So I'm like, ooh, it's messy. So then Claudiva and VS was supposed to have a sit down and a talk. Now that's something I would have loved to see go down on Treasure Lanes or some panel that they all could have agreed on instead of Lemon. Because Lemon kept saying he was gonna let them talk, but I don't know if he was drunk or not, but he came making them weird ass noise. So I got the hell up off the link. Like, I can't do this. Like, boy, if you don't stop this shit, like, and then every time they tried to get into the conversation, he kept cutting them off. And then, baby, he started kicking Claudiva, playing in her face, cussing out. And then VS was like, time to go. Let me go. For he started playing with me like that. And he said, I would never. VS, I'm going to tell you honestly, and I think you see it yourself. You trying to give your little pet training. You trying to put him in your little boot camp. And you trying to let him know what's acceptable and what's not. Lemon is a crash dummy straight from hell. Like, Lemon don't know no better. You see, his mama had to come in there, and we found out his mom was home because she told him to shut the hell up. And they was like, Miss Lemon, he said, I told y'all my mama was home. If he annoy his mama like that, I mean, annoy, he gets on her goddamn nerve. The more she try to talk to him, but see, she got to tolerate him and put up with him because that's her child, and she probably know he going through a lot because she really, a parent always know what type of child they got. Let's be clear. So, anywho, China White wanted to get up on that link. China White wanted to go back and forth with VS. She said VS called her out and was up there popping her stuff in the rules of the black sector. What's up, J Dunn? And the rules of the black sector in the beef sector is people supposed to stand in the paint. They supposed to stand on whatever they gotta say. VS told Lemon, don't you let her up here unless she cam the hell up. I got my t-shirt and my panties on. Hold on. Let me go turn my light on. If she gonna come up here and talk about me, she gonna have to do it on cam. And she gonna have to show y'all what her legs looking like. So, Lemon decided to choose VS in that situation. So you had the different people in the chat saying, no, Lemon let her up. VS said her name. Lemon was like, no, I'm not gonna ambush VS. Lemon don't want that smoke. But Lemon ain't gonna be able to hold that panel down the way he want to hold it down. So when VS finally did get down, China was able to come on up there. And she started asking Lemon questions. So Lemon was like, "Are you talking to me?" And she said, "No, I asked you a question." And I was like, "That's crazy." Because at that moment, China, I ain't gonna even lie to you. We know what you give. We know how you give it up, and we know how you get down. I would have let it rip. Because in that exact moment, I would have took Lemon as playing in my goddamn face. Like you said that you want everybody to support your platform, but you can't have a biased platform if you want everybody to support it. Because once they see you have chose the side, them same people you want to come around, only the flunkies gonna stay in the minions. Everybody else gonna fall the hell back and pick neutral grounds where they can be able to get their shit off. But then at the same time, I was watching the chat because this didn't have nothing to do with me. So I was clocking the commentary. They was like, "You have," because VS said it too. She said, "You have no standing when it comes to the beef sector." She was like, "Girl, if you ever think you gonna win on a beef sector turf, you got life messed up." And the child was like, "Yeah, how did you think this was gonna go if you on beef sector grounds?" And I was like, "Oh wow." Now let's be very clear. When the beef sector had their sector stuff going, they will shut it down and say, "No, this is only beef sector content creators and supporters that got a right to speak on this incident, this beef sector business." And then you have the days and they was like, "No, everybody that show us support can come on here and get their shit off." You have to pick your battles wisely, and I guess I picked it and he picked his. Let's go. But it still would have put him in the mist, honestly. It would have, because nigga, what you doing? I ain't gonna even lie. But it's good. He picking right. He got a little scared tactic attached to him because they done slapped him and he done fell on his head and caught a knot. And he don't want to go to sleep, so he trying to stay woke. But he ain't gonna be able to hold on to that for too long, because soon as they start applying pressure, he gonna lose his mind. And that weird ass noise is that's gonna run people off, because people saying that's just weird. And then other people were sitting here just applying pressure to him, and he was like, "Don't talk to me like that, get you out of here, don't tell me what to do on my channel," and all this other stuff. And girl, it was like a kid throwing a tantrum. Hey, the 185, good morning. It was like a kid throwing a tantrum and didn't know which side, so he just tried to sit here and dumb it down and just start running amok, talking about he drunk and stuff like that. That excuse is not gonna always be good enough, because see, that's why people sit here and get DUIs and then all this stuff. Because oh baby, now what was put out there is that people was trying to get some information. Oh, I'm sorry. So let's talk about it. Okay, Audio said he was already aware because VS told him himself. See, when ZX thought he was doing something and he didn't know people already knew what he was finna try to put out there, it made him look dumb as hell. He thought he was busting a move and didn't achieve a goddamn thing. YouTube be tripping all of a sudden. I'm asked. YouTube be tripping all of a sudden. I ask. What you mean? Ain't been getting my notification. Oh, okay. So I'm like, wow, y'all sitting here running amok, ain't you? What's really going down? So Claudiva ended up bumping heads with Clyde. No, she ended up bumping heads with China. Because China asked her, "Bitch, you supposed to be black sector." And she said, "I'm not black sector. I'm black sector adjacent and affiliate because my man is black sector and I support black sector content creators. But I be getting numbers and doing my own thing. I'm manosphere and I don't be worried about what y'all be having going on over here." And Diva basically vouched. She showed what type of numbers and views that China White come in, and she do. Now, China White, let me say this to you, boo-boo. Since you first cross paths with me, I have always been a supporter of yours. But I seen when you got up there and say the only people you watch is Big Baby and 88. Girl, I damn near unsubscribed from your page and Chucky page as well. Because I'm like, oh, damn, that's how the fuck we getting down. Like, since when did I get on your bedside? So when I catch you on the link, I'm just going to come ask you about that. Because I'm like, oh, I don't know how to take that. Am I emotional about it? No. But I was just like, oh, wow. And I also supported China White. And China White used to come over here and hit the link and get her shit off and all this other shit. But girl, for her, them the only two names that she acknowledged. I'm like, oh, wow, let's see what this about. Like, let me go on mute. Like, oh, wow. But anyhow, We need to hear it there. Let's keep flowing. So then I don't know what the hell y'all is doing with Quani, but Quani has been jumping out here, and for some reason, Quani has been wanting all the smoke with with BS. Girls, Quani and Dimples, they just been running an absolute muck. Like the commentary has been straight BS focused. Then she was mad about how Rick Reed. She said Rick Reed is a puppet for BS and everybody else. he just he being a follower at this time because he gunning for Lemon and Lemon ain't doing nothing to him. Rick Reed needs to sit down. And I say, ooh. Now I seen Rick Reed respond to Quani before. And I'm like, this is crazy. Rick Reed is in his troll mode right now. He say he got time. His birthday done passed. He done enjoyed it and stuff like that. And Rick Reed laughed, baby. He was up there taking them joints off, showing you the bottom, the inside, the sides, and showing you that they won Temu. They was the real ones. They don't do copies and all that other stuff, replicas and stuff over there. He was showing you what he was giving. And he said, he done always cammed up and been well grown. He done always cammed up and gave you everything you was supposed to see. He ain't had no outbreaks. He always been decent. He been clean. His house been clean. He don't stay with his mama. And then I'm like, oh, baby, because I was in with Reed laugh, and he was over there dragging Lemon and his mama. And I'm like, damn, Rick Reed, what the mama do? And I was like, this shit crazy. So Rick Reed was in Lemon chat the other day, and Lemon was like, why you didn't take your head off? I showed me you didn't take your head off. And he said, because I don't do what you asked me to. I do it whenever the hell I want to. And right now, I didn't feel like it was the time because look who the hell was asking me, who is this? And I was like, oh, wow. Like, I was tickled. I was like, oh, wow, what a comeback. Because, Lemon, I got to agree with Rick Reed on that. People keep asking you to do the most weirdest shit, and you keep doing it. Like that's gonna give you brownie points. At some point, as a man, people shouldn't be able to summon you or force you to do a goddamn thing. You were in your lives to go over there to a live and hear yourself get dragged, and then you get embarrassed. You went up on that link, and basically, Rick Reed sung your life. He pulled out the belt and got the whacking you, and then when you start crying and looked like you wanted to piss on yourself, he went ahead and threw you out. And I'm like, ooh, so then I went up there and I wasn't trying to be funny. I just had questions. So he was like, he waiting for somebody to cuss out. I said, well, I guess I'm going to be one of the ones you cuss out because I sure got a question. So he said, Room Shaker, what's your question? I said, okay, I don't watch that video in slow motion. When you was on Rick Reed, what happened right there? Because you started growing, and then it seemed like you put your finger across your lips and in your mouth, and then next thing you know, the way your lip head bucked up on the top, was you pushing them teeth in or pulling them out? Because do you got some snap in teeth? Because I was like, you drug ghetto for this. Wait till ghetto get tell of what you going on in your mouth. And I'm like, do you got to replace snap in and snap out teeth? And he was like, mm-mm. He started grunting and groaning. So I got the hell down to wait to hear his response. And then they were like, Rodney, you said, Lemmy, you getting trolled. I was not trolling, Rodney. I really wanted to know because I was confused by that video. And then you could tell that his face looked swole. And then people say you could see that little frown on one side or something. Like, did you go to one of these people that got them pages? Because you know that it's a lot of people that's getting popped because they ain't really got licenses and they ain't supposed to be doing surgery on people's mouth. So I want to know if Lemon got. And then people was like, well, you know, if he get SSI, whatever they said he get, they said that he got Medicaid and what's that ain't gonna pay for that. They gonna pay for dentures. Matter of fact, it was just Trish. She's like, they gonna pay for dentures. They ain't gonna pay for no veneers and stuff like that. So I'm like, nah, and then Trisha around here trying to retract because she said she hate that she vouched for Lemon, and now she finding out that Lemon really ain't got no real teeth. He got fake teeth in his mouth. So I'm like, you know something, that's crazy because what the hell did he show Tracy, Sis Trish, not Tracy. What the hell did he show Sis Trish to have her food like that anyway? And then they was like, it was another person allegedly that he showed it to, and now they trying to come to the forefront to beg Trish up and say exactly what she seen, and ain't nobody heard from her. Hey, Mob Ties, good morning, baby. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, y'all all over the place with the commentary this morning. Mm-hmm. Y'all all over the place. So Pastor took him a little trip. Now, Timothy, Blade, over there doing lives. I don't know what the hell they've been having. They've been going back and forth for a while. But Timothy Blade over there doing lives, trying to put say Pastor out there prostituting, and he out there by himself, and he lying playing like a man with him. And Mark better check on him, because they don't think that him and Mark is actually together, because they didn't see or hear him as much as they used to. And if he do exist, well, they know he exists, because he done been with I've been lives, and Pastor was going to get him something to eat or something, but whatever it is. But anyway, so they was like, Pastor been getting popped for being on all these different dating sites. So why are they to believe that Pastor actually got a man? Because if he got a man, why are you on dating sites trying to pick up other people? And I'm like, y'all just running the goddamn muck at this time. Y'all weird to me, but it's funny. I'm like, girl, so Pastor came back clapping back all, then showed them in his robe. A lot of people mad at Pastor look. But hey, Pastor slimming down, Church Lane slimming down, and they looking good while they doing it, so more power to them. Now, have anybody been seeing Brian? Because I ain't seen Brian in a while. How was Brian doing? I seen Honest Row and Lemon Chat. So then I heard in Paulette Live this morning that she was up on, because I seen a lot of lives went up. I missed Rodney Live, so I'm going to have to run Rodney Live back. I'm going to have to run Lemon Live back if I decide to watch it, because I heard the recap from Paulette. Basically, Lemon had her up on the panel. Lemon, and she was a mom for Lemon. Lemon asked her to come, and Paulette, I was in your live and you said you don't mind for me, but me and you cool, and I would never ambush you like that. If you wanted a wrench, all you had to do was tell me. I would have gave you a wrench. I ain't got no issues with you. You know, we rock out the long way, like you said. But I don't play with you like that. It's people that can come on my panel, and if I want to have a conversation with them, or I'm cordial or cool with them, I ain't letting them get ambushed. Like, yeah, they ain't got to worry. I don't play like that, because I don't want you to play with me like that. So if you up here and we having a conversation, it's just that. You ain't got to be up here hooping and hollering, because that ain't the type of commentary I'm going for. So you being under scrutiny and people just popping out attacking you, that's something them games we ain't going to play like that, and we ain't going to let them get away with over here. So y'all and my people know what to give. Like I say, my mods, my loyal subscribers and stuff like that, my mods don't even touch them. You can't touch a V Lachey, but she got a wrench. You can't touch her. You gotta chill. That's why I got pissed off when I found out you gotta chill got blocked off my channel. We ain't doing it. You can't touch Paulette. You can't touch Jill. You can't touch Barry Carey. It's a lot of people that I recognize that's loyal supporters, and we support each other, that I don't give a damn if we having a disagreement or we talking and we don't see eye to eye. I ain't asked you to sit here and include yourself in whatever going on. If EBS decide to pop down on touch her, if J Don pop down on touch her, like, yeah, it's certain people off my channel that you cannot sit here and touch. Like, yeah, don't play with them. Don't play with K-Fit. Like, yeah, it's just certain people I give that honor to. Like, it ain't nothing, but I see how they operate. Blenda Hill, and she got a ring, so we ain't worried about her. And Madam either. But it's just certain people that don't play the YouTube games and don't want to be included in all this dumb shit. When they decide to get on that type of time, I'm sure they will let me know, but they would want to do it in a controlled atmosphere. And some people say that they too grown for stuff like this. They don't want to play them type of game. My thoughts. Because people be like, Room Shaker, why you didn't say my name? Look, because I really don't be feeling like doing a roll call. Y'all know who y'all is. You can tell by the way I handle you and treat you. It's just too many of y'all to name at some point. Like, yeah, I'll be better naming all the ops, like, or the people I don't see it for. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. So that's what type of timing I be on. Like, it's certain stuff we gonna do and certain stuff we ain't. We ain't playing in people's face. Hey, First Lady. Yeah, my moms, my members, and my loyal subscribers are always off limit. This is the comfort zone. Hey, Kimberly Black, don't play with them. Don't play with them. Don't play with them at all. Let them sit here. Let them express themselves. If you don't like what they say, tune them the hell out. I don't even want nobody touch a stump down when he in my chat. People like Rico done came over here and like, I don't like the fact that you support Stump Down and Pastor and don't support me. Like, I don't see you doing commentary and you keep changing pages and stuff. I know the feeling, Room Shaker. So yeah, no, it is what it is. go live and do your commentary and I'll tune in. But when the commentary start getting weird to me and I just don't want to sit there and watch it, I'm exiting stage left. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I don't want to see a dog in the freezer or a dead dog getting carried around or nothing. I don't want to see no shit like that. That is not a sight. Like some of the stuff that y'all be entertaining and impressed by, I be weird and freaked out. Like, yeah, no. For people to actually own animals and love their animals and take care of their animals, like a lot of that should be a no. Like an animal ain't gotta go in a cage or something like that unless you want to get them out the way. They ain't trained properly or something like that. Like, yeah, they ain't gotta sit in no goddamn cage. They can get out and they can maneuver around. They better not use it and shit on the floor because then that's when it's gonna be time for you to go outside. When you get tired of being outside and you used to want to be up under me, because it might be I'm not finna come out there and sit with you. So yeah, you gonna do what you supposed to do when it come to this house, but then that's on me because I gotta train you, like type shit. But if you in an apartment complex or something, and then you gotta once in a while you gotta put the dog up, I understand that as well. But yeah, I'm not used to I'll put a dog in a closet before I put it in the cage. Like, yeah. Now be careful for those that might be taking that advice. Cause see, that's what you do when people coming over and stuff like that. You put you put that dog somewhere where it will be in KJ Parish. Have a wonderful day on purpose. I am. You put that dog somewhere where it can be isolated. It ain't got to get adjusted or get to know all the weird scents and personalities that come in. I don't want you petting and touching my dogs because if I say get them, they going to get them. Like type shit. And then be careful because you can put them dogs in there and they get to being isolated, but they know they be loved because they ain't going to be there that long because you ain't going to let that person stay there forever. So but yeah, that some of them dogs will come out crazy now. They will. They gonna come out doing exactly what they supposed to do. To them, that's a stranger in the house. To them, that person better not make a wrong move. Like she didn't introduce me to you. She didn't tell me to get relaxed when you come around. So now that I'm looking at you, like you moved the wrong way, and I'm gonna get on you and treat you like a toy. Not the yeah, absolutely. Hmm. Absolutely. My dogs can get in my bed, baby. Sure will. Sure will put them in the closet. Absolutely. Put them in the closet, let them say lay down and sit down, and they'll be in there and get them a toy. Don't get them nothing to eat in the closet, but get them a toy and sit there and play with your toys or just listen and need a door crack because I don't want you to come punching through it or whatever the case may be. Absolutely. Absolutely. But then when you got them trying, you can let them out. But then, like I say, when you answer the door and stuff, they going to sit there and wait and you leave it where they can get to you if they need to. Like, for real, that's what dogs are for. That's why I say, for the ones that got them little mutts and shit eaters, or for the ones that got the ones for decorations and you want to clothe them and all that stuff and make them be cute. Like, I don't see congratulations to you, but I don't see it for them. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pay them to do what they supposed to do, serve and protect. That's it. That's all. Like, yeah, they part of the family. They gonna serve and protect. They know who feed them. They know who take care of them. They know who keep them up to par. They know who do everything for them. So they gonna make sure they protect the person. So anywho, moving right along. It be a lot going on. So yeah, I be kind of then Dee Dee popped out. And she was mad because Lemon was calling her son, and then she was like, "That ain't her name." And people were trying to tell him, and then they were like, "No," because she done claimed that name before. So now all of a sudden she trying to straight Lemon out on what she can and can't be called, and people got upset about that. And I'm like, what is the hell is the problem? And then I was like, but Lemon knew what he was doing because yesterday I felt like watching VS show. I felt like Lemon was disrespecting that woman because I was like, you know something, let me get out this goddamn live. And I was glad Broadway came down. And I went over there to Broadway live because Lemon was up there disrespecting the hell out that woman and her man. And to the woman, whoever she is, like I wouldn't even make my man entertain no person like that. For one, like you said, y'all married. For two, y'all was in y'all house. For three, your man is accomplished or whatever the hell he is got going on in his life. Like he doing better than Lemon. So why would I even want my man to look at some shit like this? Like, if anything, I'm gonna applaud my man. Might go cook him a good ass meal. Might serve him up if he drink and be like, you know, son, thank you for being you. Cause you saved me from having to deal with people like this. I'm so serious. Thank you for being you, cause you saved me from niggas like this. Thank me for having discernment. Thank me for being able to choose a person that was fittable and respectful and is the type of family orientated that you can bring home. Like, see, sometimes we gotta take accountability for the type of shit we like to entertain the thought of, cause some of this stuff just don't be worth it at all. So yeah, if anything, I would applaud him for being everything he was supposed to be. But shit, cause Lemon was up there just flat for disrespectful. Then okay, I heard in J Dunn live this morning when I caught her replay that Shakim tried to buy Lemon down for $50. BS said on Lemons that she gave him the $50 back because she wasn't doing that with Shakim. Like, it's certain people you can't touch. Like, she wasn't playing like that. So no, it was a no for her. So then I seen on Lemon live this morning, because I was gonna go back and watch and see what Paulette was talking about that happened with Gina over there, about Lemon trying to let Gina come up there and ambush her, and then Gina only came up there to disrespect Lemon on his own platform. And she said she glad she got down and went back to watch the live because Gina disrespect the hell out of Lemon, and Lemon had to put her out. And I was like, oh wow. But see, Lemon likes stuff like this as long as it's gonna keep the commentary flowing. If y'all notice, when since y'all done started trying to, because I noticed something. It was a lot of people in the chat telling people don't go up there, leave Lemon up on the panel on his own. So when they was leaving Lemon up there on the panel on his own, Lemon was ending them lives. Them lives ain't long, they short, they ain't making no noise. Like, basically they don't put that choke chain, and it seemed like every day that chain getting tighter and tighter around Lemon neck, and Lemon too dumb to even notice because he stay drunk. Yeah, so I'm paying attention to that as well. So then ZX was trying to hit Lemon Link, and Lemon was telling him to get off his property. Then he was calling ZX. So Lemon is playing with ZX, but Lemon ain't gonna win going up against ZX because ZX eventually he gonna get tired of Lemon doing what he doing, and he gonna start attacking Lemon. And Lemon don't know how to play defense. Lemon is like an easy target for everybody. Like, and that's why I say, really, I ain't gotta go back and forth with Lemon just because I don't see it for him or just because I don't get along with him. I don't have to argue with him and go back and forth with him, because at this point, like I say, when it comes to certain people and what they give, all you gotta do is sit back and watch. They gonna bury their goddamn self. And the fact that Dee Lulu had mentioned, like, ain't that why you losing your channels for the way you be up here conducting yourself up here and the stuff you be doing? Like, it was very foretelling. Like, nigga, you play with me one time too many, I might come for you. And that's why I say Lemon don't get that part. He trying to aim to please everybody, but he fucking up because you picking options and you choosing all wrong, because all them people, it's just crazy. Absolutely. It's just crazy because they doing what they want to do to you. They coming for you how they see fit. They putting you in a box and they telling you which way you gotta go. Then he say it's beef sector over everything. But then when you say you got people from all sectors coming over there, like, how you think you that look that little bit? You say you been in the clouds watching the Mo3 sector for a while. You should know some of the shit you doing, it ain't gonna go over well with them. You say you know of the black sector and you've been knowing them for a while. You should know some of the shit you doing. Like, they gonna outsmart you from the jump. And then the beef sector also looking for you to mess up, because then they gonna sit there and they gonna spank you because they feel like you one of theirs and they can't. And you have already proved that you willing to submit and bow down to them. So anywhere it go, it's a lose-lose for you. You ain't got no wins coming out on the other side except for them to keep backing you because you one of their own. And they will let you become a flop. They will tune you the hell out. Shit, look at King. Look at all those people in the beef sector that this has happened to. Head for self-destruction. Let's go. Just my thought. People can easily just stop watching the dude. Needs to do all that doxing and stuff. And that's true, but if you allow them to play in your face and do you like that, why do they have to stop? People only do to you what you allowed them to do. Let's be clear. Lemon gives them information. Lemon still come on here and brag about his people, brag about what's going on with the apartment complex. Lemon don't know how to keep his mouth closed and keep shit to himself. Lemon is broken and bragging about all the wrong shit. It's like this shit giving Lemon an adrenaline rush. Lemon don't know how to pump brakes. He don't have no, hey, big red diva, how you doing, baby? Lemon don't know how to strategize. Lemon just out here doing weird shit. And that's why I say it be people that be trying to take Lemon up under their wing and tell Lemon to error in his ways. But Lemon be on some don't tell me what to do. So now people say all the ones that genuinely care. Charlie said she stopped watching Lemon. Because she said she genuinely cared about people and she couldn't watch him in the paths he was taking. You think Lemon give a damn about all that? You see Lemon still bragging on his numbers. And then they told him, I'm shout out to VS for telling him the truth. Like you going to get all these people from all these other sectors and you thinking you finna put them on your panel and make them part of the commentary, and then you just gonna give us some people that we gonna have to knock off because you don't know what type of entity or person you bringing over here. And anybody that think that they gonna get over here on your panel and they gonna capitalize off us, they gonna have to go through the fight. They gonna have to get they're going to have to get initiated in, and we're going to have to see if we even like them or what we see it for them. Like, this is not your choice to make because this land limit, while you saying get off your land, the beef sector is acting like the government and telling you, you ain't paid all the taxes, you ain't paid off the mortgage, and when you think you almost done, we going to raise the taxes and make you pay us a little bit more so that land that you sitting here telling people to get off of, it really don't belong to you. Lemon is getting treated like a stepchild. Like at this point, Lemon might as well be the Cinderella without the happy ending. That's what it's giving. Like for real. Like, hello, can you hear me now? So Sir King done got to the point where he said he don't see it for Lemon no more. He just falling back. People was mad, or people had mixed feelings. Cause they was like, Sir King made Lemon the way he was, but Sir King has actually said this, and other people from the Avatar Nation said this is not what Lemon represented. This is not who Lemon was when he was sitting up under him. But Lemon said that he used to hold down Sir King power and he used to do all this on Sir King's, and they said no, he didn't. Hey, big dog Ben. So I'm like, it's weird. It's giving weird behavior. It really is. But moving right along, y'all. I just don't know what to think of this. Like, it's a lot going on. Hey, the real Candace. Candace, hit the link. Let me drop this link. Hold on. Let me drop this link. Okay. And then Queen Sandy out here scratching too. Girl, it was a lot of fights going on Broadway. I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna stress you out. I just got some questions for you, baby. That's what I heard, that he used to be drunk on the King panel as well. Sir King panel as well. That's what okay. Because Sir King said Lemon didn't do half of the stuff that Lemon is claiming that he did on his platform because he wouldn't allow no stuff like that. And Lemon need to stop lying like that. And then the women said that when Lemon started cussing them out and calling them all out their name and saying all type of stuff to them, they was like, how could you disrespect the women that supported you? Did they say Sir King started Lemon a clothing line and some more stuff? What happened to that clothing line? Now, Sir King, if you could, you should bring out the video of you actually starting a Lemon clothing line, because what happened to it? And what type of clothes that you have Lemon representing and you was branding for him? Like, is you the one that turned him on to Temu? Oh, they said Sir King just used to stop him. Oh, okay. Candace, don't come in here and type it then disappear. Come on up here, girl. Because in your state of being, why the hell is you arguing? But you said you was good. You was sitting there drinking orange juice. But it was other people that was feeling some type of way telling you not to argue. But in your state of being, why was you arguing, girl? Like, you should be somewhere with your feet cocked up and relaxing. And then I was hearing them when they were saying that they was gonna dox your man and all this other stuff, and he supposed to be from YouTube. If you found one that you like and you cool with and you happy, because you said last time we talked, you said you was happy, girl. Do you? Do you? Oh, there you go. You still in the chat. You just ain't gonna hit the link. Just say that. As long as you happy, girl, do you. Um, and that's about it. That serves up the commentary. Like that was it was only an hour live. I said everything I had to say. Um, it is something else that I might then see that y'all want to talk about. A vote for what? What you mean a vote for what, girl? What you talking about a vote? So I see why y'all was over there on Broadway's. Book was over there tearing up his community wall, or he was doing whatever in his Discord. Because I seen a lot of y'all must be in that Discord because people kept responding and talking about the conversations he was putting in there. Y'all in these Discords, just go ahead and make y'all Discord private. Oh, let me say this too, because a couple of it was about a week ago. Yeah, I was in Broadway Live. And at some point, I don't know about H.L.I.C, y'all to play with her. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, because Mr. Houston is weird to me. The way he keep popping out here saying stuff about a click in the view, and he ain't even a content creator, but he's using this to get back with Isha. If you happy with the woman you is, you Isha wouldn't even be on your man. And then you saying the child ain't yours, and then you get mad because you got to pay child support and all that other stuff. And then you signed a waiver saying the child was yours. Like if you wanted to, you would have took the test. But it was weird watching a lot of people just because they don't like Isha express how they felt about it and telling him he should overturn it and he should go ahead and get his money back at the like. Why are y'all playing with the sake of the child? And that's when I was like, oh yeah, this shit going left. And then I was like, it's so many people that's out here running them up that I don't know what to think about y'all. Like, but hey, y'all don't see it for Isha, but when is y'all gonna stop? Cause what goes around comes around. South Dallas popped his butt out, and I don't know why he wanted to. He was arguing with Trapping and Capping decided to bring me up, but then Trapping and Capping repeated something South Dallas told him about he wanted to pull his wicks or his dreads and hit him from the back. Like you a man. At the end of the day, why are you repeating what another man said to you? No matter how zesty and sick you thought it was, it's some shit I wouldn't even want other people to know about or be able to repeat. So I would have kept them little factors to myself. But the fact y'all play like this is weird to me. So moving right along from that good little commentary, a lot of the arguments that I was hearing and some of the stuff I was seeing, and then I guess Broadway in his mode that he just don't give a damn because his kids have been spoken on, and his brother kids, his brother's child have been spoken on. To where Broadway, it was one of them lies. Because I'm shocked unless he was preoccupied, he let y'all get away with all the kids dragging that was going on between Gigi and me. And then people in the chat was like, I wish y'all stop talking about kids. Don't talk about kids in the chat. We ain't doing none of that. But the chat is just sitting here going with what's being said on the panel. And then for all the airlines and the aliases and the people that said they see it for her, I'm shocked they weren't inserting themselves hitting the links when Mink was up there getting jumped. I'm like, y'all just running them up, but it had nothing to do with me. Only reason I hit the panel because Gina got her nasty ass up there mentioning me. Like, girl, keep me out your mouth. I don't mess with you like that. I don't see it for you, and I don't like you, and never will. So stop playing with me, because if I come in, I'm coming in hot. I'm going to remind you of the fact that at your family reunions and at your barbecues and all the family gatherings, your mama served you up like an entree. She let all their family members have their way with you. So, girl, until you go heal and mend all that and stop sitting there taking care of a man that want to whoop you and beat you and all this other stuff, and then they talking about sending the police to your house because they like you, like, oh, if this what like is, I hate to see what hate do. Because if this is why I say, they love you and they don't want to see you get beat on, baby. They be encouraging and they be trying to help that man whoop your ass. That's why they be trying to tell him something so you can get embarrassed on live. Like, and people be underestimating if they think that's what y'all don't hit for. Like, the doxing ain't new. The dragging from the cradle to the grave, from the dead to the babies and all that stuff ain't new. This is what they do. But then someone want to become victim and say they do it because people came for them. No, they've been had this mentality. That's why I was like, oh, y'all, you want to be disrespectful? Let me show you how Chicago people give it up. Like, yeah, I'm going to make you hurt. I'm going to hurt your feelings with what I say out my mouth. It be so many people trying to mimic it and do it, and they don't even give it the same energy because they don't mean it. See, when I mean it, you can hear the venom rolling off my goddamn tongue. Like, yeah, don't think you gonna dish it out because you more popular. And then I watched y'all last night. Let me clock that team. So 88 got y'all as her flunkies and her minions because she was saying, nah, we ain't going to this live, we ain't going to that live, we going over there to the CEO. So whoever she tell y'all she gonna burst out to the board, that's who y'all gonna follow up behind. But remember, she was not a Mo 3 original. But y'all can keep her now. That's Broadway baby mama. Hey Rhonda in her dreams. But and he accepts her and he contribute and cash app her and all that other good stuff. So we gonna let y'all paint the narratives and spin the storylines that y'all want to spin, but we know ain't none of that true. So when they say all the OGs and the originals need to pop back on the board, how is she even being included? How is she calling upon it? Because she's not a Mo 3 original. But I guess y'all see it for her, and because of who her daddy is and what ties he got, y'all feel like that they gotta be welcomed and accepted over here. So I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and rock out with y'all cock out. Tell them anything. Because these people so damn they believe whatever y'all say. If that easily fooled, go ahead and keep manipulating and playing with them. What else? Is there anything else that we got to cover? Because if not, I'm finna release y'all to the board. I gave y'all an hour and 10 minutes of my time, and I said what I had to say. And I'm done. Like, that's the recap for what I did see. I summed it all up. We ain't dwelling on them for too long because, quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Y'all are keeping people entertained. Y'all are keeping them impressed. I gotta go finish watching China Live because she came down dragging the hell out of Claudiva. The people games is jumping out here running them up. He stirred up commentary from the wall. I ain't seen him doing that. I seen on my other page when I signed in to go do Ray Triggs is still popping out going live. And y'all was trying to say he was in jail, but I seen him over there modding up for Jay Dunn and stuff like that. And he said y'all doxed the wrong person. That ain't him. He ain't in jail. And he basically been out since y'all been saying he was in jail. So I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. At this point, Ray Trick say you're lying. And he had popped out and he had been out. I see him in J Dunn chat. So y'all need to stop that mess. Now y'all probably can expect attention coming from some Shaquem since VS sent him his money back and let him know when it come to limit he don't have no bearings or no standing, and she don't give no F. She sent that $50 back to him. I'm shocked she being pleasant, but that's just so she won't stop the money that he's giving to her, because at the end of the day he still need her to get access to the beefing sector, because everybody else done kind of said that they don't want no dealers. Reed has absolutely been running them up, so I'm sure Reed gonna go up in a little while, giving us a live, and I will be in attendance. Hey, Rhonda. So, ooh, y'all, it's getting good around here. Lemon would get drunk on Sir King Pounder, but he wasn't this nasty as he is now. Oh, yeah, because that's what they said. He wasn't doing that. He wasn't allowed to cuss y'all out and say anything out his mouth. But Lemon is saying that a lot of stuff that he's doing, he's getting from different sectors that he watching, different people that he actually sit with, and he's taking what they do and do their own sauce with it. But I told Lemon that was weird when I seen that Lemon was sitting here saying, y'all running them up. And I'm like, oh, baby, go ahead with that. Like, don't imitate me. Don't impersonate me. Don't mimic me. Don't do none of that shit. Because that makes you fall back. And they say, wait till VS starts seeing what he pick up from her. She going to get weird and freaked out. And I was like, boy, and let me say that show what he do. Because I'm like, where you get this noise from? And he said he got it from Claude Diva. And I'm like, Claude Diva, why would you teach her some shit like that? And he said, no, she don't do what I'm doing. She was doing something else, and I added my own sauce to it. Limit, a lot of people thought you had something stuck in your throat. Like that grunting, like it was disgusting. The audience, like that's like some creepy stuff that they are doing a scary movie or something like that. Like that remind me of Beloved, when she was, girl, look. It took me back to one of them damn voodoo country ass movies and stuff. And then it took me back to the people that had brain injuries and they had to be rehabilitated and learn how to speak again. Or it took me to a deaf child or artistic child that's learning. Hey Molly, Room Shaker, off screen. Hey Tilapia, it's giving possessed. I'm trying to like, that was that limit. No, that's oh boy, that's creeping me out. Like, I'm like, I can't do it. I had to leave his life for real, for real. I was like, yeah, no. I don't know what the hell this is, but I ain't rocking with it. Like, yeah, no. No, no, no. And then he said he gonna keep doing it. Don't tell me what to do. I'm like, oh, baby, if this ain't enough to run your subscribers off, because that's all it took for me. I left this live. I did. I went back over there to Broadway's. Like, yeah, I'm not rocking with this stuff right here. Like, this just too weird for me, and I'm not gonna condone it. I don't want to rehearse it. I don't want to be around it. Like, how far is too far for YouTube? So even Dimples came down and said something about it, and I had to drop down in her live, and I know that one got me blocked. I dropped down in that live, was like, ooh, girl, about time somebody ain't afraid to speak on it, because I seen the people in his chat saying something. But yeah, somebody needs to sit Lemon down and tell Lemon, stop doing it. Stop doing it. Because I told them, Beloved is a good example. The daughter makes me nightmare. I'm trying to tell you, like, I was creeped out. I'm telling you my honest God feeling. And that's why let me know, where did this come from? Send it back. Tell whoever personality that you trying to latch on to, you trying to suck it out of them or whatever, send that shit back, because that's a weird habit for you to want to pick up. Like, I don't know why you would mimic some shit like that. Like, that's disgusting. And it's weird at the same goddamn time. Like, I'm for real. Like, yeah, no limit. No. You giving me a nightmare, a scary movie, and some weird shit. Like, is you finna have an aneurysm or a seizure, or are you going deaf and you gonna forget how to speak? Like, nigga, at this point, we rather you cam up and start hand signing at this moment. Like, what are we doing? I'm just being serious. Like, yeah, that's too much for me. Oh, baby. And then he kept doing it. And, oh, girl, it's disgusting. It just felt like something lodged in his throat. And you trying to get out. Oh, well, hold on. No, hold on. Don't do that. Like, I'm like, oh, my God. Hey, no. I promise you, if he continues making those sounds, he will definitely lose subscribers. I'm trying to tell you. Because if he don't, I'm going to look at the people that's sitting there condoning that shit. Like, what? If this is what y'all want from Lemon, like, y'all better correct this before he gets set in his ways and he sit there and think that shit cute, and he think every time he go live he supposed to do it. I think y'all should see it for what it's really meant to be and tell Lemon, no, we not rocking with that. If this is what you gonna do, we gonna leave you over here on live by your goddamn self and go find somebody else to watch, because this is no Lemon, that's not acceptable. And then you need to listen to your chat, because mine, that was, ooh, baby, you was making my flesh crawl. I'm just gonna be honest. I can't listen to him doing all that. Girl, tilapia. A lot of people said, even Terry said that. Now, when your supporters stop mattering to you and your supporters say, man, we can't sit with that. Like, come on now. Like, even I, for me to allow people to tell me what to do, like, even when my supporters say Room Shaker, we like when you do commentary. We don't want you arguing and scratching with nobody. We don't want you dragging the dead or the kids. We don't want you doing none of that. But they be like, if somebody come for yours, just give us a fair warning that you finna go left, put the flames on and say welcome to hell, and we gonna know this a lie we need to stay away from. And I do that for them. I give a whole PSA announcement like, yeah, this might not be the lie for you, so you might want to exit left, because I'm finna take it straight to the pits of hell. And then we understand and we respect it. And I don't even get mad at them. But yeah, then it be the ones that I do be cussing out. They be like, yeah, we don't like stuff like that. We don't support stuff like that. But every time I turn around, you sitting in a channel, on a panel, or in a chat with somebody that give it up like that. That's why I be laughing at them like, oh, wait, Shush Trisha's girl, her and that movement and that fake ass storyline that she be trying to do about the no dragging the kids. Like, girl, you have been over here on my panel. You done been in my chat and you still support me. And you were supporting a lot of other people that do it. So I don't want to hear shit you got to say. You a hypocrite. You got selected outrage and you just around here running them up, trying to insert yourself into something for some attention. He already said, and pathetic idiot. Baby. And that's why I say, whew. He's saying it's a YouTube personality, but I'm starting to think that Lemon walked around his whole life doing this because he do it too well. I ain't gonna lie. You go around mimicking people, you live vicariously through them, you see what they itch is, and you try to mimic it. You try to sit here and impersonate. You try to do this like because it makes me wonder, what the hell was you picking up with from Ness? So what I think he got from Ness, if y'all want to be honest, you know how Ness used to do to get ready with me, and she'll put her makeup on. Now I don't think I ever seen Ness and her get ready with me, put on some eyeliners and do her eyebrows and shit like that. But everybody is pointing out the fact that Lemon done started doing his own eyebrows, and I want to know where the hell did you get that shit from? Was you watching Ness, or who else was doing some makeup? Was he in one of them drag queen shows and stuff like that? Because I know H.L.I.C used to have them shows where he was allowing people to come over there and properly he had a competition or something, and they was properly applying makeup. Or he might have been over there in the Treasure Lane live, and he was sitting here doing his other alter personality, and Lemon tried to pick up some tips from him. But if you did, you didn't do it right. You need to go do a tutorial, a YouTube tutorial on how to apply eyebrows, or go get it professionally done. That'll be better. Come out here like the rest of the gay men and stuff and make it look like you get your eyebrows arched. Cause what you doing ain't it. You looking like something that's finna ask. Oh well, no, you don't get along with Sour Patch no more. Cause he might have got that when Sour Patch was doing her makeup video. Cause Sour Patch, I ain't gonna lie, when she did them pictures in that slide and that stuff she did, she had some that she looked just right and she applied the proper amount. And I'm not even a person that wear makeup, but then she had some of them that she remind me of Mimi and Drew Hill. Like, I feel like she overdid it. She looked like she was coming out the circus or some shit like that. And it was just a no up and down for me. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. And I told her this before, so it ain't no jab at Sour Patch. But yeah, some of you people look like y'all be casted ready and y'all be doing too much to y'all goddamn face. It actually take away. And that's why I say, some of y'all just sit in the mirror and stare at the mirror and get to know yourself. Like that's all I can say. Get to know yourself. Because it don't even be taking all that in the insecurities you see about yourself. Other people don't see it. Like Lemon could tell he's insecure about his eye. But he say he's secure enough to cam up, but you're insecure about your eye because you could tell every picture you take, you do it covering up that eye. Like, it's something you cannot change. You got to go ahead and build your confidence and your esteem. Like, you're going to have to go ahead and work on that. Because other people's going to always attack it because you bringing attention to it, trying to cover it up. Like, the eye, beauty is the eye in the eye of the beholder. Like, you gotta get comfortable in it. You gotta accept yourself for what it is and realize that's something you cannot change. It's cock-eyed people that people would love to sleep with. See, look at Biggie. Biggie wasn't fan of me, but do you know how many people would have sit there and love to be on Biggie and be in Biggie life and sleep with him and stuff? He had people like Faith Evans. He had people like what's her name? Look Kim and all this stuff. Look, Kim was another insecure person. Like, have you seen her now? She looked like a wax doll melting in her face, and she done sat there and put them injections in her face, and she done did too much to her. Like, bitch, you ugly now. I liked her better in her natural form. I am not gonna lie. I liked her being dark skinned, and she was actually cute. She actually had a shape. She had a figure. She didn't have all them surgeries. And now she's some shit when she came up. Don't nobody want to look at you. We don't care how much of a legend you think you is. Bitch, you ugly. Like, you fucked yourself. You mess yourself completely off. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest, baby. You say makeup should be applied to where it doesn't look like you wearing makeup. It should look natural. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's just like when people came down to mess with K Fit talking about she wears extensions. You can still show it still shows that she got a natural head full of healthy hair. She still look pretty. She look flawless. Like, she get up there and wash her hair and you see the waves flowing through it and you can see how she get it pressed and she take care of it and she ain't balding. Like, let her do whatever she want to do. Like, we ain't sitting here talking about all these people that got them dead folks hair in their head and got that wig and that horse hair and stuff like that. So why is y'all attacking K-Fit because she pretty and thin? Like, then they be attacking TMO for her color. But when TMO do be camming up and she got her hair done and her nails and stuff, then she be giving cute. She be giving cute. She do. She be giving. She be giving. She be eating. Like, she don't be overdoing it. But I done seen worse. I have seen a lot worse because I'm not gonna jab at Uppity because Uppity ain't been bothering me. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave Uppity alone. Uppity been out here doing her thing. She ain't been bothering me. Shouts out to Uppity. Girl. But I'm just saying, Cat Fit is a beautiful lady. Absolutely. Brianna ain't ugly. People hate Brianna because she big and because they say she got a nasty attitude, but Brianna said she wasn't Brianna said she wasn't always out here like that. She actually came down here and she was more laid back and chill. And the reason why I say I could relate to that, because I was chill. I didn't even touch the dragging, the disrespectful, the cussing people out, the hit links and all that. I actually came in touching on different type of levels of commentary. But when people thought I was just something to play with, I had to go on here and say, you know, let's go on here and entertain the beast, release the beast, and I let the inner me come outside to play. Like, yeah, no. Who the hell do you think you talking to and playing with? Like, that's it, that's all. But other than that, I really don't be wanting to argue. Can I drag? Can I argue? Absolutely. But I feel like I could find better things to do with my time. I think idle time is a devil playground. I wake up happy. So I think I'm supposed to be happy throughout the days. And if you stroke me the wrong way, I'm supposed to go on here and handle you and going back to reevaluating. Yeah, Brianna is pretty. Now, you know who I really want to see, y'all? And I'm going to put it out there because I want y'all to apply pressure. I want to see, I don't even want her to be doxxed. I just want Pizarro to camera hell up so we can see what that loudmouth, no-face troll look like. I'm going to be honest. I don't like her, but I don't want her to be doxxed. I want that bitch to have a camera slip and she come out here looking like a booger wolf she sound like. That's it. That's all. I just want to know, because, bitch, you be over here critiquing too many people and having natural competitions and don't nobody know what you look like and they be allowing you to judge them. So I want you to give it to them. I want to see what you hit for. Because them be the ones, because, baby, now the Queen Naima picture done hit the board and she was calling people nigga bitches. And then when the camera came on, it was like it was a black tar baby. Like, bitch, the nerve of you. And she was built up like a busted can of biscuits. And, ooh, just loud and obnoxious. I'm like, ooh, no, they did. No, they did. No, they did. And another person, whether y'all want to give it to or not, Queen Cindy is not ugly. She not ugly at all. She actually cute. And a lot of y'all niggas was trying to holler at her. So probably some of you females, too. Queen Cindy is not an ugly person. But Queen Sunday, I still ain't got over the fact now that you done brought it to my attention that you blocked me. Like, girl, I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess I'm gonna let it fly on by. Cause I'm like, wait, block me for what? As much Lady Snoop might be skin and bones, but she not ugly. She not. I gotta give it to her. BS ain't ugly. So it is some people. Claudiva ain't ugly. But the ones I done seen, like, then they said y'all did a poll. Y'all so goddamn Demetri ain't ugly either. Y'all did a poll. They said it was a poll did at YouTube cameras. I didn't get to see the poll, but they said the poll was who looked better, the black sector or the beef sector women. They said the black sector came through for the win. I'm like, ooh, how many people did y'all film with that poll, and how did that poll come about? And I can't wait till the content creators start clapping back about that. Like, I cannot wait, because I just want to know, how do they feel that y'all even came up with the idea to do the poll, because that poll was messy. So I want the black sector women to wake it up, and I want the beef sector women to wake it up, and I want somebody that's going to come out here and actually hit on the commentary. Stay focused on what the topic at hand is, because now the next competition that I think the beef sector or the black sector should come up with is standing in the paint. Let's see who gonna come out on the other side. And since it ain't a war, it's a friendly competition. Get the best beef sector looking women and the best black sector looking women to come out and bring their A game. Like, that'll be a fast competition. Yusuf Cameron is also a beautiful lady. I'm not gonna take that away from her. She's not ugly. I'm not gonna take that away from her. Woo actually look cute when she dress up. But when she be around here looking like the little pug, or she be having a bad day, or she be frantic, like, I don't know what the hell she be looking like. 88 look like somebody. I ain't gonna lie, she look like somebody when she take care of herself. But when she be out here and she look like she be stressing and shit, and she be smoking all them cigarettes and don't have her nails and her hair did, that bitch ain't cute to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but when she actually got her weave intact and shit, she actually look like somebody. They were like, Last night on Broadway, she actually looked cute, but other times she done came down here looking like a booger wolf and Wanda from Holiday Heart looking for the crack man. Like, when y'all do what it do, y'all do give what y'all supposed to give. And then some days I wish like y'all stay in the moments. Like just embrace the femininity in you. Like stop trying to be manly all the goddamn time. Bitch, you weird. Whether I dress down, dress up, get my hair done, or what, I still get feminine features when you look in my goddamn face. Colin ain't ugly. Like, for real. She ain't ugly when she got her dress twisted up and she got her hair did and stuff like that. But then you got some days when Coolin come out here with that do-rag and them turbans and shit. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, what's that little worms off, what you call them damn worms? Them things that was off Men in Black. That's what Coolin was giving when she ain't got no clothes on. Like, and she just in one of her manic stays, like that's what she giving. But other times when she got her hair did and she look good and she ain't miserable, she actually be glowing in the face. She actually look like something. I'm being honest. I can get credit when credit due. But so, baby, some of these people like you a booger wolf. Not gonna be. Jada is ugly. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Her face look like it got holes in it, but you know like how they say meth and heroin and certain stuff sucking your face. Like she should have stayed smoking weed because that other stuff it did start putting little dents in her face and stuff and sucking her face in. Like yeah, you was trying the wrong drugs, baby. You should have stayed straight and natural because Gina looked like a leather face went through a lot. She looked like pale leather. She looked like she was going through a lot of struggles and she couldn't make it out on the other side. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Her hair is pretty. Her hair is absolutely pretty. But her face, absolutely not. Like, yeah, no, it's a no for me. Like, I don't give a damn what they do to you, bitch. She was ugly as hell. And then since she done got off them drugs, she looked like she getting a fat face now. Because at first she was looking like she was interested. She looked like she gonna be built up to a broke can of biscuits. Like, for real, ain't got nobody shape. And then Broadway done picked a song for her. Broadway, stop being delusional. I'm gonna say this, Broadway, you being delusional because you talking about when she rock her hips, that bitch ain't rocking on them part of them hips. She look like her legs gonna give. She look like that flat ass ain't gonna get no better. And it look like she's spreading every way but the right way. Let's be serious. Let's just keep it real. Big Baby ain't ugly, but when she put on them little ugly ass eyelashes or them minks or whatever y'all call that shit look horrible on her. And ooh, baby, I used to hate them old fat. I'm glad 88 done found press-ons, cause when she used to get them ugly ass wax nails, that shit was ugly. I think Tracy is a pretty lady. Mm. I could give you that. I don't know about us. Tracy ain't ugly when she do get her hair did and she dressed like somebody. But when I don't know, did Tracy lose weight? Cause somebody sent me a picture of Tracy in a black outfit, and in that picture that they sent me, it's not giving. I was like, what the hell is this? Is this an old picture or up to date? And they said this recent. And in that picture, and I wish I would, but Tracy strike the hell out of me. Because I would show y'all what somebody sent me. I wouldn't show you who sent it, but I upload the picture so y'all can see it. Because I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, yeah, and you can look at it and tell it's Tracy. I'm like, when was this taken? Because I seen her when she was on a cruise and she had on that white swimming suit when she was with M. And I seen her on her last cruise when her chest popped out. And it didn't look like this. So I was like, okay, because now you said it, they saying people doing AI pictures and stuff, but I don't know how true that is. I know they do play with AI and stuff. But I'm like, yeah, yeah, so it is what it is. And MU is pretty too. I just was like, MU give me back pains just looking at how her chest hang. Like, yeah, no, MU, you need a nice supportive bra, and I would want it tighten all the way up so them things can sit up pretty. Brooke is also pretty. Brooke is pretty as hell. Why people be playing with her little red hair and her light complected skin. Kimmy is pretty too. Now, a lot of y'all got mixed feelings when it come to Lady Nika. Cause I be watching the commentary and listening to y'all comments. But Lady Nika has also looked good when she done cammed up. and she done been presentable. But some of them pictures that y'all came down with, I don't know if they was altered or if them was really her when y'all put the piercing in her nose. Cause I don't know. I think I ain't never paid attention whether or not she had a piercing in her face like that or not. And then I don't know, what was that, a wig or was that her hair? And I'm like, y'all just play too much. I try to not to go off some of the pictures y'all be sending because I don't be knowing what type of time y'all be on. Cause I'm like, did y'all alter this picture? Did y'all really get it? Then some of y'all actually get it off a live, and I'm like, I must have missed that live, but I wasn't in attendance because I didn't see that picture. And they was like, no, this came straight from her live. And I'm like, see, y'all running amok now. Y'all running amok. But other than that, like, it is what it is. Sometimes, like they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Because sometimes you could be pretty as hell. Skinny Minnie ain't ugly. Sometimes you could be, what's her name? Raven ain't ugly. Sometimes you could be you could be pretty as hell and your attitude make you ugly. Once you open your mouth and start talking, all that prettiness go out the window because we be like, oh yeah, no, it ain't even worth talking about, entertaining the thought of, even encouraging it or thinking about it. So yeah, I'm just gonna move right along. Okay, y'all. So y'all got an hour and 35 minutes out of me. Thank y'all for sitting here rocking with me and talking to me this morning. I appreciate that. But it might be some other people because I did get some notifications and I'm fresh off work. So um I'm finna sit here and see what y'all gonna give and let if Blended Healing went live at 9. Oh damn, why I'm doing? Okay, Nola went live at 8:37. She said shaking my head, I'm bored. Let me see who else went live. Okay, so for all the ones that support me, hold on, I'm over here. I'm finna type in her chat and share her out. For all y'all that support me, one day I know y'all don't like spiritual content and stuff like that. But if y'all can, could y'all help her get monetized? Cause I want to be the first one to light up her chat. She works so hard. She don't do drama. She do spiritual readings. I told her maybe she should do a live where she just come out and do readings for y'all. I'm gonna share her on the outside. I've been sharing on the inside of the walls because I only wanted my moms to be able to my members and stuff to be able to come where I'm at and support who I support because I don't want all this mess spilling out into nobody's channel. Slump knows you say slump knows at 10. What do you want me to do with that? You want me to you want to drop the link to it? Hit the link. You can come up here and announce it. Hold on. Let me come in here. I'm finna give you a ring so you can drop the link to it. You know I don't got no problem. No, I'm not supporting Slump. Forget Slump. Slump don't come over here and support me. And we ain't never had an issue. We ain't never had a beef. Even when he was going live, I was supporting him. I feel some type of way towards Slump. I'm throwing a tantrum. You know how I am. You like, here she go. Absolutely. Here I go. Yeah. Hold on. Hello, madam.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Girl, sitting here listening to you and those right back off. And
Okay.
good thing you woke me back up because it's 9:43 and we got the Slump Nose show at 10 o'clock in the Sonya Quarters.
Okay. Slump knows what?
So the Slump Nose show is just Slump giving knowledge about this, that, and the third. Today specifically, he's going to lace people up in regards to let me see. He's gonna talk about the way that they want to legally seize people possessions. He's gonna talk about irrevocable trust. He's gonna talk about the Corporate Transparency Act. Can you hear me?
Hold on, I got a phone call.
Mm. People down there, can y'all hear me? Mm. I can't believe I slept through the alarm. Mm-mm. The people ain't listening to me. I asked them, could they hear what the people say? Nothing. They ain't said a damn thing. Oh, shit. I done overslept. Now I got to hear up and run up in here, open up this computer. Ain't nobody call and tell me that I overslept. Okay? Ain't nobody call and tell me that I overslept. Nobody say, madam, wake up. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. These people over here ain't listening to me. I'm talking about went back to sleep and slept hard too.